Good evening. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the Mascoma Valley Regional High School class of 2020. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Cassidy Putnam, Secretary of the class of 2020, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you please rise, remove your hats, and join Cassidy in reciting the pledge. Cassidy?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening again, and welcome to the long-awaited exercises for the class of 2020. It is safe to say that this has been a year like no other, and this graduation ceremony is like no other. We have families in squares, we have graduates in masks, and to quote the great American philosopher Clint Eastwood in the movie Heartbreak Ridge, we have improvised, we have adapted, and we have overcome. We are Mascoma strong. We are living in strange and unnerving times. Here's a great example of just how strange the times are. Last Saturday I was going into Rite Aid and I had forgotten my mask. Luckily I had a red bandana with me, so I tied it up, put it over my nose and my mouth, and walked in, and no one even batted an eye. 6 months ago, someone would have called 911. But while many things have changed, there are some constants. Like every year, we are here tonight to honor the accomplishments of a very talented group of young people. They have excelled in the classroom, in the community, on the athletic field, and on the stage. Another constant, they would have never achieved at these levels without the incredible support they have received from their families, their teachers, and this community. On their behalf, I thank you for that support and know it is greatly appreciated. This ceremony itself would not have been possible without the hard work of our senior class advisors, Ms. Ann Labrie and Ms. Ashley Cole-Henry. Without all the behind-the-scenes work of people like Debbie Davis and Keston Arneson. Our maintenance staff and our sound man extraordinaire, Seth Murat. And also the support we have received from Canaan Police and Fire. A special thanks goes out to Todd Holmes and Valley Turf for lining the field this evening. That's a request I hope I never have to make again. Tonight is bittersweet, as most graduations are. Tonight perhaps even a little more so. A year that started out with such high hopes. Deep runs in the playoffs, in fall and winter sports, an incredible homecoming weekend, great early productions in the area of the arts, and even squeezing in 2 performances of Grease. Then it was like, thanks for coming, school as you have always known it is over. To the class of 2020, it's okay if you feel a little cheated. We all do. I feel a little cheated too. I only got to be a principal for 9 months. I have missed my 345 children, no more than my seniors. As I thought about what I could say to you tonight to make this feel better, to make you feel better, I have to admit I struggled. I tried to think of a time when our country faced the kind of uncertainty that it faces right now. The best analogy I could make is the summer of 1942. That would have been the summer after the attack on Pearl Harbor. As I thought about what I could say to you graduating at that time might have felt, sitting there thinking, where will I be a year from now, and what will I be doing? You certainly would be thinking the same thoughts on any graduation day, but this year? For you, will I be in school? Will we be able to finish the year there? What's social distancing going to look like in college? Is it even safe to go? Here's the thing. I want you to think about the summer of 1942 and what it brought this country. War is a terrible thing. It was a terrible event, but it spawned some amazing developments in our world. The people who endured that time in our history became known as the greatest generation. Think about that, the greatest generation. Not Y, not X, millennials, the greatest generation. For most of you, those people would be your great-grandparents. So, what did they bring us? Well, first of all, careers. Women worked outside the home doing the same work as men, an expectation we have now. Home ownership. After the war, owning your own home was more of a reality, and more importantly, that concept, the expectation that each generation could and should do better than the previous one, became etched in our minds. So how did this all happen? Through education. Of course, you can go to college if you want to. Now, to be honest, we don't have all of the bugs worked out of all of that stuff, right? We don't have equal pay yet. College is way too expensive, and buying a house gets harder all the time. So, tweaking the American dream so it works, that's your job. I can tell you this, you certainly come out of school armed with more knowledge and skill than any generation before you. But to whom much is given, much is expected. Here's my hope, that out of this mess that we're in right now, with all the uncertainty, that it is a time for the next generation, and my hope, that is you. To end, I would like to end with a story, a fable that I hope will get you there. It's called The Farmer and His Donkey. So, there was a poor farmer who lived on a dusty little farm with some animals and one especially old donkey. One day he came outside to this awful braying. He searched and he searched, but he couldn't find his donkey. After a long time, he had discovered that his poor donkey had fallen down an abandoned well. The farmer was distraught. He loved his donkey, but he could think of no way to get the donkey out of the well. So, even though he loved the donkey, she was old, and the only option would be to fill in the well and put her out of her misery. So he called his neighbors, they came over, and they began to shovel dirt into the old well. As you could expect, the sounds coming from the well were awful. But then it got very quiet. Finally, the old farmer could bring himself to look in the well, and he saw something amazing. Every time a shovel of dirt had been thrown down into the well, it hit the old donkey on the back. When it did, she shook it off and took a step up. More dirt, more shaking, more stepping up. Eventually, the donkey was able to step over the edge of the well and trotted off happily. So, what's the moral of the story? Life's going to shovel a lot of dirt on you. If you're going to be the next generation, it is your job to shake it off and step up. You are a special group. You come from a special place. Don't ever forget that, and we will miss you. Good luck. At this time, it is my honor indeed to introduce Liam Hammerling, valedictorian of the class of 2020.
Fourscore, and what feels like 7 years ago, we were supposed to graduate from high school. Turns out, our future wasn't so clear after all. When we started high school 4 years ago, we quickly learned things were going to be different for us. High school was nothing like middle school, where we were told what to do every step of the way. For example, last year, Todd Thompson told me he remembered me saying, "Middle school is great. You can get as much ketchup as you want, and that's a luxury." While that might have been an adequate summation of our middle school years, it would be impossible to find such a simple way to represent our time in high school. Something that has ironically remained constant throughout high school was change. Our freshman year was a whole new experience to all of us. Some of us were ready for that, and some of us were taken by surprise. During our sophomore year, we thought we were going to be so much better off after learning from our mistakes the previous year, but it wasn't all that different after all. Our junior year allowed us to really prove ourselves, everything from our winter carnival participation to supporting our sports teams. We really did it all and supported each other every step of the way. Senior year started off almost perfectly. We spent a whole day building the bonfire, float, and spending quality time together as a class, which proved to ourselves we finally made it. We won Winter Carnival after narrowly beating the juniors and felt all of our hard work from the previous years paying off, especially Jessie Gravel and the knee she sacrificed for a tug-of-war competition last year. Then, everything started to change for the worse. Who would have known March 13th was the last day we would have spent together? I think we can all agree that if we had known it would have been the last day, we would have spent it completely differently. While this wasn't what any of us ever wanted or ever imagined for a senior year, there have still been some amazing things that happened this year. Apart from Kobe passing away, Australia burning, an alien sighting, everything getting canceled, and the worst pandemic of the last 100 years, this community has been incredibly supportive of all of us on stage here today. The Adopt a Senior Facebook page was able to connect each senior with someone who got them various gifts, which showed us that the community felt our pain and knew the difficulties we were facing. The yard signs throughout the district supporting both individuals and our class as a whole were also amazing to see. There wasn't a road in the district you could drive down without seeing a couple "Congratulations Seniors" signs. The parade throughout the district in June was stunning to see how many people were lined up along the road, watching all of us, waving and celebrating everything we've done and accomplished. Even this event today proves that despite school finishing just under 2 months ago, all of you who came here today or are watching at home still support us and continue to celebrate our time in high school. While the normal graduation we had imagined never got the chance to happen, in some ways, I think we're lucky to have this unconventional graduation. In 30 years, when our children ask us what our high school experience was like, we will always remember this. If one singular class's graduation ceremony was to stand out more than any others, it will be ours. We have felt this community pulling together and supporting us more than any other graduating class has ever experienced before, and that makes us special. While this has been one of the most unforgettable and unique experiences of our lives, it has only happened thanks to countless supporters and members of the community. Specifically, I would like to thank a few people in particular. First is Chuck Putnam for allowing us to use his trailer, tape, cardboard boxes, and supervising/helping us build our homecoming parade float for the last 4 years. Thank you, Chuck. Without him, I'm not sure we would have had anything more than a group of us walking for the parade. Next, I would like to thank Danielle Pushy and the rest of the parents in Project Grad for fundraising and giving each student a fantastic gift bag in place of the traditional Project Grad event, which was unable to take place this year. So thank you, Danielle. I would like to thank Miss Isabel, Miss Davis, Mrs. Denholm, Mr. Fitzgerald, and all other members of the school board for everything they've done to ensure this event would take place and run smoothly, especially all they've done in the past week for this event. I would also like to thank Mrs. Grout for helping me prepare for and edit this speech yesterday. Mrs. Labrie and Mrs. Cohenry also deserve a huge thank you for everything they've done as our class advisors over the past 4 years, because without them, our high school experience would have been much different and definitely for the worse, so thank you. To all other teachers and faculty at Mascoma High School who were able to continue our learning throughout quarantine, as much as some of the students may not have wanted it, thank you. We truly appreciate all that you have done for us. Finally, I would like to thank those who have been closest to me personally and both helped and supported me to achieve this accomplishment. Most importantly is Michaela for both generously giving up her valedictorian spot so I could have it and also pushing me to do better. So thanks, Michaela. My other friends, Olivia, Lindsay, Amelia, Jada, Nicole, Mackenzie, Ben, Addison, Jacob, Hunter, Sean, Hawk, Gabe, and of course Mara for relentless support and encouragement over the years. Aiden and Connor, thank you for all the back rubs and backyard basketball games that helped me get through all of Miss Grout's papers. And last but definitely not least are my parents. Without my parents constantly asking me, Liam, did you do your homework yet? Or how's that project going? Or is your speech started yet? I would never have made it to where I am today, and this speech definitely wouldn't have been finished on time. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything you've done for me. I love you. Lastly, I would like to leave you with some words of encouragement. High school was a life-changing experience for all of us. Change itself is something that will remain a constant in our lives, but we can't just embrace it. That's not enough. We need to use it to our advantage and change the world for the better. We need to find ways to improve ourselves, our communities, and the world as a whole. To the graduates on stage today, we must never forget our time at Mascoma. Rather, we need to use it as empowerment for what we are going to do with the rest of our lives. Find your place, and don't be afraid to change the world along the way. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Liam. Great job. It is now my pleasure to introduce Cassidy Timlake, salutatorian for the class of 2020.
When I first thought about writing my speech, I was thinking it should be short and sweet, which honestly describes our senior year. We started out strong with a great homecoming, as Mr. Fitzgerald said, then a win at Winter Carnival, and then a couple months later, a shocking change. All of the changes we were expecting and were somewhat prepared for, like graduating and starting college, became items on a long list of things we definitely weren't ready for. The biggest lesson that this year has taught me sounds sort of cliche, but is absolutely true, and that is to take nothing for granted, because things are always changing, whether you're ready for them or not. One thing that hasn't changed is our class's love for the song Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, and that message is something I've tried to hold on to throughout all of these uncertain times. Since freshman year, Our class motto has been 2020, the future is clear. While this year hasn't been anything like we've planned, the one thing that is clear to me about our class is that we are always able to persevere through any challenge, whether it be finishing our senior year online or being the only class in middle school to never really have a field day. The way we are able to handle these curveballs, major or minor, shows our character and our ability to adapt to change. So in that way, our future is clear, because whatever comes our way, we know we'll be able to handle it. To everyone physically here and watching from afar, thank you for every big or little way you've contributed to our success and experiences over the course of our schooling. To our teachers, thank you for teaching us lessons relevant to the classroom and life itself, and for putting up with us when we were overly rowdy royals. To our parents and families who have been here through every late night we've stayed up finishing a paper assigned months earlier, my parents know about that one, every sports game, every tear-filled breakdown, and all of the great moments in our lives, thank you, because you're one of the biggest reasons we made it here. To my classmates, I'm endlessly proud of everything we've accomplished, especially the way we handled everything that was thrown at us this year. I can't believe we finally made it. At this time, it's my pleasure to present the class gift. The class of 2020 will be donating money toward an event tent that we can use at sports events or dances outside or anything the community needs. We would also like to thank our advisors for everything they helped us with.
Thanks, Cassidy. Great job. If this is your first graduation at Mascoma, you need to know about a special tradition that we have. Tradition dictates that the class president is the first to receive their diploma. After receiving their diploma, the class president then announces each member of his class as they receive their diplomas. Liam Hammerling is class president for the class of 2020 and our valedictorian. It is only fitting that Liam is the first member of the class to receive his diploma. Liam?
Liam Hemmerling is the valedictorian graduating with highest honors, is a National Honor Society member, earned the Board of Royals Athletic Booster Scholarship, the Calvin Hackman Scholarship, the Canaan Police Benevolent Association Scholarship, Charlie and June Elliott Scholarship, Krista McAuliffe Scholarship, Enfield Mascoma Lioness Club Merit Scholarship, Frank M. and Olive F. Gilman Foundation Scholarship, Frank N. Hall Scholarship, the Goodman Family Scholarship, Grafton County Farm Bureau Scholarship, Malformity Lab STEM Scholarship, the Math Department Award, Red River Charitable Foundation Scholarship, Richard Moulton Award, Science Department Award, the U.S. Marine Corps Academic Award, and the Walter M. and Eleanor D. Furlow Scholarship.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second, let me just tell them. As each graduate is called to the stage, I'll be reading the scholarships and awards that they have received.
Good. Jordan Leah Zuger.
Jordan is graduating with honors.
Jayla Noel Wong. Taylor Elizabeth Wilson. Amelia Georgiana Wilson.
Amelia is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Frank M. and Olive F. Gilman Foundation Scholarship, the Roberta Hines and Jerry Libran Healthcare Scholarship in memory of Sadie Siemens, and the Walter M. and Eleanor D. Furlow Scholarship.
Nicole Alexandra Williams.
Nicole is graduating with honors, has earned is a National Honor Society member, the Amanda Fodden Never Give Up Scholarship, Canaan Elementary Spirit of Excellence Award, Frank M. and Olive F. Gilman Foundation Scholarship, Friends of Mascoma Scholarship, Lebanon Rotary Club Scholarship, the Richard Cardoza Trust Scholarship, the Sean Farnsworth Memorial Scholarship, and the Dominic D. Critelli Jr. Annual Scholarship.
Mason Anthony Tucker.
Mason got the Charles and Frida Clifford Memorial Scholarship, the Mount Cardigan SMC Award, and the Town of Orange Scholarship.
Kaylee Mae Thurston.
Kaylee is graduating with high honors, is a member of the National Honor Society, got the Baker River Snowmobile Club Scholarship, the Krista McAuliffe Scholarship, French Department Award, the Indian River Montcalm Grange Scholarship, the National Choral Award, and the Roberta Hines and Jerry Libran Science Scholarship in memory of Velma Hines.
Olivia Marie Streeter.
Olivia earned the New England School of Hair Design Constance Memorial Scholarship Award, is the Outstanding Student of the Year in Cosmetology.
Hunter Bryant Stewart.
Hunter was the Automotive Student of the Year, or the Student of the Year in Automotive Tech, and earned the VIP Tires and Service Investing in the Future Award.
Addison James Stewart. Jonathan Lloyd Stevens. Zoe Sierra Stanford. D'Artagnan Allen Jordan Smith. Hawk Lee Sean.
Hawk is graduating with honors, has earned the Canaan Fire Department Scholarship, the Canaan Police Benevolent Association Scholarship, the Enfield Police Benevolent Association Scholarship, the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship, Grafton Ladies Benevolent Society, Ian Taliaferro Award, Lebanon Rotary Club Scholarship, Mascoma Football Boosters Scholarship, and the U.S. Marine Corps Athletic Award.
Sean Michael Sine. Benjamin Henry Schwartz. Drop your story. Cassidy Lynn Putnam.
Cassidy is graduating with honors, is a National Honor Society member, earned the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship, the New Hampshire Educational Opportunity Association Educational Talent Search Scholarship, Dudley and Jean Orr Memorial Fund, and the Student Council Award.
Levi Royal Saulnier.
Levi has earned the Band Award.
Ricky David Sanville. Sean Michael Rostron, Jr. Samantha Catherine Rizzo.
Sam is graduating with honors, is a National Honor Society member, earned the John Philip Sousa Award, the Enfield High School Alumni Association Scholarship, the Music Boosters Scholarship, and the U.S. Marine Corps Music Award.
Hannah Rose Racine.
Hannah is graduating with honors.
Carter Michael Putnam.
Carter has earned the Maynard Mayville Award.
Wade Barry Pickett. Gage Robert Perry.
is graduating with honors and has earned the I Am College Bound Scholarship.
All right, take your time.
Dylan Morris Pelton.
Dylan has earned the Physical Education Award.
Samantha Lynn Pecoraro. Maven James Parrish.
Maven is graduating with honors.
Juliana Marie Morse.
Juliana is graduating with honors.
Alexander George Morrison. Jada Dawn Machete.
Jada is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Art Department Award, the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship, the National Honor Society Scholarship, the Robert and Joyce Obercotter Family Foundation Scholarship, the Town of Orange Scholarship, and the Canaan Lions Club Scholarship.
Peter Martin Michelson.
Peter is graduating with high honors, has earned is a National Honor Society member, and has the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship.
Maya Jess Colleen McHugh Kramer. Lindsay Deanne McDonald.
Lindsay is graduating with honors and is a National Honor Society member.
Cassidy Austin Timlake.
Cassidy is our salutatorian and is graduating with highest honors. She's earned the Chorus Award, the English Department Award, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Carolyn A. Cusick Trust Teaching Scholarship, the Charlotte Bursey Scholarship, the David Barney Memorial Scholarship, the Frank N. Hall Scholarship, the Gary Wells Memorial Scholarship, the MVREA David Friedline Memorial Scholarship, and the U.S. Marine Corps Academic Award.
Justin Trevor Mason. William Harrison Lyon.
Will is graduating with honors. He's also earned the Principal's Award.
Brittany Grace Lowell.
Brittany is graduating with honors and has earned the Golden Hammer Award.
Keely Ann LeMay. Michaela Sky LaChance Jakes. Mackenzie Grace Labrie.
Mackenzie is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Business Award, the Canaan High School and Mascoma Valley Regional High School Alumni Association Scholarship, the Cheddick Memorial Scholarship, which is a Knights of Columbus Award, and the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship.
Morgan May Kendall. Chase Kendall Johnson.
Chase is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, and has earned the Frank N. Hall Scholarship.
Kaylee Joe Hicks. Jordan Robin Henry.
Jordan has earned the U.S. Marine Corps Athletic Award.
Laura Kate Henry.
Laura is graduating with high honors and is a National Honor Society member.
Jessica Robin Gravel. Nathaniel Joseph Gove. Kirsten Eloise Gilliland.
Kirsten is getting the Mascoma Community Scholarship.
Lawrence Taylor Gibbs. Matthew Jonathan Gerlach. Renee Ann French.
Renee is graduating with high honors.
Lily Lee Fletcher.
Lily has earned the Family and Consumer Science Award.
Kira Lynn Emery. Liliana Grace Paloyan Eggleston.
Lily has earned the Maynard Mayville Award.
Tallis Michael Dean.
Tallis is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship, the Louis Armstrong Award, the Music Boosters Scholarship, and the U.S. Marine Corps Music Award.
Candace Marie Dickerson.
Candace is graduating with honors.
Rihanna Marie DaCosta.
Rihanna has earned the Physical Education Award.
Ethan Kenneth Danforth. Teresa Marie Curtis. Rune Aries Covey.
Rune is graduating with honors.
Blake Allen Corbin. Hayden James Cook.
Hayden has earned the Friends of Mascoma Scholarship and the Mount Cardigan SMC Award.
Franklin Kenneth Conrad. Andrew Wallace Burns.
Andrew has earned the Frank M. and Olive F. Gilman Foundation Scholarship and was the Outstanding Student of the Year in Educational Sciences.
Richard Stanley Brown. Joshua Allen Bisbee.
Josh is the Outstanding Student of the Year in Cooperative Education, earned the VIP Tires and Service Investing in the Future Award.
Salome Grace Bill. Brooke Elizabeth Bernier.
Brooke is graduating with honors and has earned the Golden Hammer Award.
Olivia Barrett Bean.
Olivia is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Board of Royals Athletic Booster Scholarship, the James A. Mello Memorial Scholarship, the Roberta Hines and Jerry Libran Science Scholarship in memory of Velma Hines, the Social Studies Award, and the Walter M. and Eleanor D. Furlow Scholarship.
Last but definitely not least, Michaela Marie Dowd.
Michaela is graduating with high honors, is a National Honor Society member, has earned the Edward Patrick Kehoe Jr. Scholarship, the Enfield Mascoma Lioness Club Merit Scholarship, and a Friends of Mascoma Scholarship.
Also not attending tonight's ceremony will be Alec Martin Connolly. Raven Anthony Streeter. And Christopher David Olette.
Before I present Superintendent Isabel and Chairperson Cookie Hebert, if this is your first graduation at Mascoma, you might be wondering what this is all about. It is the custom for the class to bring the principal gifts, and since I am a serial collector of farm animals, they wanted to make sure my barn was full. Thank you very much. It is now my honor to present Ms. Amanda Isabel, Superintendent for the Mascoma Valley Regional School District, who will officially confer the diplomas on the class of 2020.
Good evening, everyone. Before I get to that utmost important aspect of tonight, I just want to take a moment to say that I am oh so very proud of this class. For the final formality tonight, I need to certify you as graduates. So, By the virtue and authority vested in me by the State Department of Education and the Mascoma Valley Regional School Board as Superintendent of Schools, I certify that each of the graduates here before you today has satisfactorily completed the prescribed curriculum and requirements for graduation in the state of New Hampshire, and is therefore entitled to receive their diploma and all the rights and privileges of graduation. Symbolizing your transformation from student to graduate, I ask you to take the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard and move them to your left. The Mascoma graduates of the class of 2020. Congratulations.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Streetlights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
This concludes the commencement exercises for the class of 2020. We want to thank you all for coming tonight. We ask that we practice social distancing and you leave as quickly as possible. The last thing we want is community spread, because God, I want to open school in September, so we don't need a spike. Thank you very much.